probability distribution. Basic coin flip. So we're talking about a fair coin here. And so the outcomes for this are heads or tails. You can also think of it as success, failure, 1 or 0. You could also use a different encoding on this. You can pick whatever you want. So the events be the space heads or tails. Generally speaking, when we're doing this, we're going to be probably thinking about 1 and 0 for many of them because it makes certain things convenient. And again, we're talking about a fair coin, so the probability for each of these events, so for x being 1, that's heads. Is 1/2, and it's 1/2 also for x equaling 0, which is tails. And the plots of these, so first the PDF. So at 0 and 1 you have values of 1/2, and it's probably best to just use a bar graph for this. 1, so that's what that looks like. So you have equal chance of one of these occurring with probability 1/2 on the PDF. And for the cumulative distribution, the CDF, it's a little different. So it's going to just basically be based on adding these values together. But the way you represent it's a little different. Okay, so again, we have to worry about 1/2 and this time 1 on the probability scale. And this time, as it comes along, it's going to be 0 until you get to 0, and then it will suddenly jump up to 1/2 and keep going at that level until you get to 1, and then it jumps up to 1 and keeps going. And that's because PDF, remember, is graphing probability of x being less than or equal to some value. So this is graphing f of x, and this is graphing capital F of x.